welcome. Your war team is live at yet another epic night in gaming, ass-kicking, nerding out, and having fun. Hi, my name's PvE, but you lovely people are more than welcome to call me Peeves. We're back, baby. Just give me a second. Mute that. Perfect. So welcome, hello, I missed you. Bear with me 80 seconds here. 80. I'm at 8. Alright, so we're here. Hello. Hope everyone's having a legendary night. I am trying to clean my desk really quickly. Get everything out of the way. It's been a day, okay? But we'll be getting into all of that in just a moment. Right now, we are jumping in on our lovely paladin. So the goals tonight are very simple. We are leveling. We are moving forward, hopefully. And hopefully never doing Plague Fall again. Fuck Plague Fall. Oh goodness. Anyway, long story short, we're here. We're having a good night, and that's how we're going to be the rest of the night. If you are watching live, please let me know if there's something wrong with the audio, if there's something that's off. I did a small setup change because Mama got some new monitors and they are stunning. A little bit bigger than they were, but more than anything, they are gaming monitors. They are really like the creme de la creme. So good. So good. And I live for them. Oh, and we are in Alden. Nice. I'm just gonna pick this fucker up right, well, just because we're here. Oops, I hit the button by accident, I got excited.
That item is still recharging.
So we've got lots of cool stuff coming. Right now, I am in the middle of farming videos. We're in the middle of working on, I'm trying to pre-film several videos so that, lost train of thought. Back to basics. So for those of you who don't know, I will be having back surgery next week. Jesus Christ, it's only a week away. Either way, I'm trying to get ahead of the game a little bit. So I'm trying to pre-film and pre-write some videos to at least get the ball rolling. I'm trying to have 2 to 3 weeks of content ready to go. Now, editing is less of a big deal because editing I can do seated, I can do laying down on my iPad. There's options there. So I'm kind of okay to do. Plus, I have longer to do it. I'm off work for the next 2 to 3 months, right? So that's my options. If you hear a lawnmower, I am sorry. The neighbor is mowing his lawn, let's be honest. What's the matter, dog? My dog's traveling. It's hot as balls in here and he's just moving along. So either way, that's what I'm doing this week. I am writing and filming a video pretty much every day, trying to get ahead of the game. That's the plan. And so far we're doing all right. To be perfectly honest, it's going. Like, we're in the right direction. We're doing okay. Like, I'm ahead by 2 right now. Kind of want to keep that going. I've got some cool ideas. I've got some nice topics of discussion. I've got some thoughts. And some of the stuff you guys would have seen here that came as an idea to further look into, or just something that I wanted more concrete, maybe some more research put in. So there's all kinds of goodies coming. I also got some cool little satisfying art videos that I thought of. You'll see, it's something, it's different. It's quite different, but it's an idea. I also bought the brand new WARCRAFT book. The new one with this 12 stories or something in it. What is it called? Should be here tomorrow. I'll do a, I don't, let me see, Amazon. And while we're here, I'm going to be very honest with everybody. I know a lot of people don't like Amazon. I get it. It's a conglomerate. It makes too much money. And when you're purchasing at Amazon, you are helping the problem. You're not fixing it. To that, I understand. And I get it. My issue is I'm Canadian. The problem with ordering things online, if you are outside of the US, is you get blackballed with duties, with taxes, with exchanges that make no sense to the actual economics. You're overcharged for some, you're undercharged for others. If I buy a book from Blizzard, alright, directly off the Blizzard Gear website, I will pay almost as much as the book in duties and fees. So that $50 book becomes $100, and then the exchange rate. So you end up paying double and very quickly. Places like Amazon have Prime and have those things where we can actually get some shit from the US and it's not costing us an arm and a leg. So yes, I admit I shop at Amazon. Either way, I got the book. It's coming. It should be here tomorrow. It is World of Warcraft, Folk and Fairy Tales of Azeroth. I guess that there's some really good story juicy bits, and I can't wait to read it. I figured since I was off work anyway, and since I'm going to be, according to the doctor, I'm going to be bouncing between standing, walking, sitting, and laying. That's pretty much the only shit that I can do for the next few weeks.
Welcome.
I figured I should buy a book. I should just get a book, get my shit together, watch a book, enjoy the book. So yeah, it's very quick and easy to see that that book will do me some good. So there will be some stuff coming about that in some further reviews, some story bits. I've got a lot of cool things coming up, and I'm really excited to film a lot of it. This week though, right after I'm done here, I'm filming the Arthas video that I've been excited for. If you guys don't know, I read the Arthas novel, and it's shit. I said it. Either way, that review is coming tomorrow in detail, and it really sums up my thoughts of what I felt was really wrong with it. So hopefully, I wish they would rewrite the whole damn thing, to be perfectly honest. Or, in my honest opinion, I wish they would rewrite it. Let Christy Golden rewrite it the way she wants to. Write 2 books instead of 1. But that's just me. I'm the crazy lady. We have lots of good content. The only thing that I cannot guarantee after next Tuesday, and this is the part that sucks, streaming. I don't know how long it'll be before I'm able to stay seated for an hour or 2 at a time. I don't know. It might be immediate, it might be weeks. I don't know. So because of that, I cannot guarantee some streaming. I can guarantee that I'm gonna fucking try. I can guarantee that we will certainly try. That we may have some shorter streams as I start to heal and get a little bit better. But I cannot guarantee the amount nor the length of time going forward for the next month or 2. But I'll keep you guys updated. So I'm not a shy lady. I have no problem letting you guys know what's going on at all. So that's the goal, is to maintain the 2 videos a week and maintain. Oh, try to keep playing this game. And of course, try to get back to a somewhat regular streaming schedule. Somewhat.
I need to
because
target something
to be
first.
perfectly honest, streaming is my way of meeting
I
people.
do not
It's
have a
my way of
target.
making friends. We are in a pandemic still, and on top of that, I started streaming because I moved to a new city. And as an adult, making nerdy ass friends is hard. Hello, Winter. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I know you've been around a long time, and you know that I've been through it. So it's exciting that it's finally getting resolved. But I mean, this is also my first surgery, my first grown-up surgery, I call it. I had dental surgery when I was a kid.
I require a target.
So it's going to be very interesting. I'm obviously anxious.
I do not have a target.
But we'll get there. We'll absolutely get there. I'll also be updating stuff on Twitter. So like if you guys have me on Twitter, I'm more active than I should be on it. So if you guys are curious or you guys want to know how she's doing or if I pulled through, God knows, that's terrible. See how I'm recovering. I'll be updating. I have no problems with that as well. So yes, the videos won't stop. That's the goal. Anyway. So what am I doing now? You guys looked at me and you're going, okay, aren't you supposed to be leveling? I'm going to be leveling, I promise you. I just need to do this one thing. If you've been around, one of the ways I make gold relatively easy is by taking 10 minutes to the stupid farm on the daily. That's it. No secrets. I'm not a secretive person. That's definitely not me. I make the yard's peculiar, what is it called? Oh, it's not even in this list. We'll check it out in a second. Either way, I make the sky golem once every 30 days. Easy, easy money. Because it's, the mats for it are free. Yard's peculiar energy source. The mats are free, easy to get, game over. Done. Love it. Move on. That's why I like making them. Okay, so there, we're done. What are we doing now? I'm going to hit my hearthstone, and then we're queuing up some dungeons. There's a hair, a random red hair. I wonder who that could belong to. Which is ironic. My daughter has green hair. Like, bright ass green hair. So it's easy to tell whose hair everything belongs to in this house. My husband's bald, so no hair. I have bright red hair. My daughter's got bright green hair, and my son's just regular dirty blonde. Easy. Which, by the way, if you see somebody with colored hair, don't go up to them and tell them, hey, you have the Christmas colors. It's not funny. Seriously, people do that to us all the time. The funny part is my daughter pulls off the green actually really well. It suits her in a way I didn't think it would. Not saying she's got super, super thick hair. So like she could pull off a shaggy look easily. But yeah, the green suits her. Definitely and is she bright?
What is your quarry?
Okay, let's go here. What? Oh, that music. I forgot how good that music is. Alright, perfect. Let's queue up. Let's get to tanking. Speaking of tanking, I wrote a video all about tanking. I'm so excited about it. I get excited over everything. Who am I kidding? Okay, we're ready to tank. I like that dungeon. I really do. I mean, it's the perfect length. There's not too much trash. Takes a little bit of thinking. So it's a solid dungeon. If you're learning how to tank, perfect dungeon. If you're learning how to heal, Spires of Ascension, I like that one. I find that teaches you well. Like it's the mobs are well varied. You're not going in too hard, too quick. But if you want to learn to tank, Halls of Atonement. Because you start off pulling small groups. You start off with... It's actually well designed to learn. I mean, I could be wrong. Let's wait till we got heals. Good. Let's go. And yes, you wait for the healer. Why? Because you don't like to die. I mean, too. The dog. Oh, sorry, I was wrong.
I need to target something first.
It's a boxer, so it could very well be like either one. Okay, now my horsey, which ironically is a horsey. Come this way, please. But yeah, I really like this stuff. It teaches you a whole lot. It gets you through it in the right way. Something I have learned as tanking is that there's not a whole lot in WARCRAFT that teaches you how to tank. If this is your first time playing this game, good luck. Power to you. Hit the heal, Handy.
Nothing.
Alright, you're dead. Awesome. Love that. Pull these guys. And no, I'm not like over pulling. I like learn. Oh no, they got a pull? Cool. Shit. Why do you do that? See, I need an add-on or something that tells me the threats and stuff. One of these days, I'll look that up. Alright. Any guesses why the rogue is dying? I'll give you a hint. He's standing in poop. Don't be that person. Don't stand in poop. However, I am fully understanding that on melee, not standing in the poop is the battle. That's the difficult part. It's true, it took me a while to learn to not stand in the poop. I know that sounds terrible because I've been playing this game forever. I've been, you know, just forever. I've always played a ranged character, so a mage. And I'm sorry, but range is pretty easy to learn to not stand in the poop. It's easy to see it. It's under your feet. Move. Melee, you've got the boss, you've got whatever the boss is up to, all kinds of shenanigans. It's not as evident what not to do, right? I hit the wrong button, my bad. I'm aware that I hit the wrong button.
The master will stop you!
Yeah. I do need to tell you guys about my little pony sticker though. It's important. Seriously, this is the story. So I got a lot of my pre-op stuff done today. And it is what it is, right? You've got your ECG, you've got your blood work. I am notoriously difficult to get. Okay, I'm one of those people where they become a quick pincushion. Yeah, just saying, pincushion lady. So we get through that. My husband's a phlebotomist. That's just what he does for a living. He's the vampire dude. And I promise you, he's heard that joke 1,000 times a day. So what we end up doing is his coworker starts drawing. She makes me up to be a pincushion like everybody else, because you know, notoriously difficult. Then the girls, and then my husband's like, "Hey, look at her hand." What do you mean, look at her hand? Sure enough, they go for the hand. So I of course do what any wife would do in that same situation. Flip my husband off. And then he used me in My Little Pony.
Oh God.
So yeah, that's the story of My Little Pony. Ironically, something messed up in your computer system and I had to go back and get my blood retaken. So I became Pincushion again. I did this dungeon on my main and I figured out what you're supposed to do here. And this is it. See what I did?
Too far away.
Aha!
Let
I
us
figured it out. Smart TV. That's right. Genius. I mean, I wouldn't know that part. I did it. I figured it out. Learn something new. That's my son. Sorry about that. Feel the tape. That would be good. Thank you. Alright, let's heal the tank.
I need mana first.
Alright, let's go. We ready? We ready? We ready? Give it a second and... Alright. Bloodlust, baby. Yeah. Bloodlust. Love Bloodlust. So anyway, long story short, this is what's going on. I thought it was funny that my day was like this. Ironically, like, and what made it worse was that this was during the work day, so I tried very hard to get back to work. Oh my god. What a day. It's been a day. It's going to be, oh fuck, what did you do that for? No, they pulled. It is what it is. Alright, let's get on this. Broken boots. Ooh, send that to my main. Hey, at least I didn't make the mistake. It's alright though. It happens. It happens. No, I pissed him off. It's okay. That's alright. There's only two. We can handle it. We got this, baby. Yes. So anyway, that's my day. My week is going to be a lot easier than that. Like I said, what I'm going to be doing for the most part is what you see. Making YouTube videos, trying to kick some butt, streaming. This weekend is going to be a lot of like furniture. We're going to be moving furniture around because they're so cool. Make things more accessible. And that's it. Alright. Attempt number 2. Bring it on Helkias. Come to me. Follow me. Come on. Alright, here we go. Go backwards. Follow me. Come on. It's a DPS race, this boss. Here. about that. I'm gonna concentrate, hopefully trying not to die. Hold on, right here, my love. Go ahead. Gotcha. Okay, we did it. Res this guy, because I'm nice like that. I mean, he could have walked back, but I'm not here to judge. We are here to play and not fuck up. I got you, baby. Okay. Take the res. Come to me. Come cuddle. I don't want to go to you because I don't want you to bring your other friends. This isn't a party. I mean, we're a party. They're not a party. I'm having a good time. So this week, what we have planned is we're going to have the Arthas video out tomorrow. We are going to have the bon établissement. Ben, merci, c'est apprécié. Thank you, it's appreciated. He said have a good recovery. Or fuck it, let's pull them all. Oops, bye bye. Let's pull some out. Pull some out. Take less damage because, you know, I may have fucked that one up. By may, I mean absolutely. I'm stunned, really? Come on, keep me up. Dude, I fucked up. I have alright, we're still good. I'm still better. Yeah, no, we're not doing that again. No, ma'am. Oh my god. I can't believe I fucked that up that bad. That's alright, it happens. This is how you win. Watch what the fuck you're doing. Yeah, man. There we go. There's something about this spot, and I don't know what it is. I know that most tanks do that. They pull everything out. Why did you come through? Oh, it's because you pulled everything. Come on. Nope. There we go. I think I fucked up there again. I think I fucked up. Damn it. Stay with me.
I require a
Where's
target.
Vivi?
I do not have a
What do
target.
you mean, where's Vivi? There is no Vivi. Are you? Do I know you? Vivi is my daughter's favorite Final Fantasy character. And when I say favorite, I mean like without a shadow of a doubt, no debate, no if and buts maybes. She loves Vivi. And I found a cross-stitch pattern of Vivi, which could be our next nerdy project, but you know. Okay, there's our healer. Awesome. Welcome back, heals. Appreciate it.
Be gone, rebel filth!
There we go. Now we're taking somebody in. We're back into it.
The ground bleeds!
The ground does not stop
To
it.
my side!
Alright, we now have your little buddies. So now's the time to aim.
Be
Put them all
still,
together.
mortal! Death from
I
above!
have food damage. What are you doing? Okay, so here's what you do: is you get them all grouped up. They come cuddle, and then when he bounces on them. That's what you're supposed to do. I assume the hunter is not quite sure. But again,
Be still, mortal. Death from above.
no, hunter.
Slay the trespassers. Drown in blood.
There.
Cannot be.
Okay. That. Alright. Well, let's give it a second. They're gonna heal. I'm gonna give him another little boost. Alright, so we're gonna
I must get closer.
pull these guys. Oh shit! They hurt! They hurt a lot! I don't know what happened there. I really don't. Like, there are times that I know I made a mistake and I don't know. I think there's something. I think there's stuff that the hunter doesn't get. I don't know. This is probably the roughest Halls of Atonement I've played.
I need to target something first.
Alright. Let's go.
I am out of range.
For you guys here. Perfect. Love that. Defense is going. Here we go. Love it, love it. We're doing alright. We are figuring this stuff out. Yes, ma'am. Love it. No, I'm having. I enjoy tanking. Doesn't mean I'm very good at it. I just like it. If that makes any sense. I'm better at healing, and you guys know I'm not very good at that. So one. Let's see. For everybody.
Your penance is at hand!
No, don't. Why would you do that? Don't pull, please. Especially for a new tank. Like, it's.
Their pain shall enlighten you.
Okay, so they know what they're doing. Ready? Come on.
You must face your punishment.
Yeah, yeah. We do punishing. Your high and jumpness.
Their pain shall enlighten you. You must face
There
pain
we go.
shall
Back at
enlighten
it.
you.
But no, I do. A lot of the other roles are fun. I really enjoy
My
it.
flock needs me.
I understand the tanking and why people enjoy it. I have to admit, I do not understand. Alright, let's go. Why would you go? This is what I wanted you to do. No. Because if you bring him here, he won't press as many of those things. That's the idea. You get him out of line of sight so you can't poke him. That one I went hard.
I do not have a target.
I learned that the hard way. Of course, I learned everything from tanking the
I
hard way.
tire of your boorish presence. It seems I must deal with you
Too far
myself.
away.
Be gone, rabble!
Rabble! How dare you?
I am losing my patience.
I can relate to that. That's
You
something I
have not
admit in my
earned
real
your
life.
pride.
You know how you have
I am
like, a list
losing
of
my patience.
competences at the bottom of your resume or CV? Mine does not have patience. Can you guess why?
The anima overflows.
And I'm honest enough to say it. Nope. Where is your weakness? I get impatient. I expect results. There we are.
I have anima to spare.
Of course you have anima to spare. You're rich. It has been a week of that. If you're in Canada, you guys get it. It's been a week.
Worthless servants.
I got nothing. That's okay. But we did the dungeon. It was good. We succeeded. It was. I mean, it wasn't that good, but hey, we did it. And it wasn't Plaguefall. I'm at that point where like Plaguefall is a no thank you. Oh, excuse me. So let's go on to the next one. If it could load, that would be fantastic. While we're on the lovely flight path. Which, no thank you. Okay, here we go. Oh my goodness, we're still in Naval. Which, by the way, if you haven't been here before, Naval, I have no idea why they just didn't make it French. It sounds better in French. Naval. Naval. It just sounds better. And same, and if you guys haven't been here, Tyrant, whisper it, Tyrant, sounds better in French too. Tyrant. I mean, y'all can fight me. I'm just kidding, don't fight me, I bite. Sorry about that, like usual, junk man. Alright, so we made it to the next spot. Let's group up and go again. Might as well fucking play. And it's because I found Plaguefall very difficult to learn tanking on, because it's not very evident what you're supposed to do if you play a ranged DPS. My job as a ranged DPS is to not stand in shit and kill the shit. I do that, no problem. I'm the queen of it. Opposite though is when you're tanking and you actually gotta know what the hell you're up to. I learned that dungeon sucks if you don't know what you're doing. Not fun. At all. So that learning curve really hits hard in Plaguefall. And I mean, it could just be me. I could be stupid. I'm okay admitting that too, but Mama has a hard time with Plaguefall. Or did. I'm getting better at it. Oh my god. We've got a DPS monk named Kung Fu Burns. If that's not legendary, I don't know what to tell you. Madness. Love it. Okay. So what I've learned is this is the correct path. I fucking oops. I already fucked up. Dude, we are not on a roll today. Maybe they took too much blood out of me. I don't know. Vampires. I'm kidding. I'm actually kidding. It's good. again, preferably without fucking it up. Alright, here we go. Going straight through. It's very simple. Just go past this guy a little bit. There we go. Now he should die pretty quick. Mostly because we got a level 60 demon hunter who's just carrying our rears. Just gather them up because listen, the monk and the demon hunter will just destroy them bitches. There we go. Oh no!
I must get closer.
Now to get the big guy. I don't know. I find French insults like just bad. Like they're not very good.
I am
Like
out of
especially
range.
non-Canadian ones. So let me help you guys with Canadian French. Canadian French curse words are against the church. Canadians were brought from France. France at the time was Catholic, so anything that can be said against Catholicism, swear word. Everything in the church can be used as a swear word. That's how they swear.
Intruder!
Say the Lord's name in vain. Bam, your mother is gonna wash your mouth out with soap. Tell me. Like the big ones we hear like that are making fun of people from Canada is like tabarnak, asti, those are all words that are directly in the church. The Eucharist, asti, the tabernacle, tabarnak, chalice, chalice. No, this is a Catholicism class, by the way.
That was a mere taste of what the plague can do.
But that's
Once I
how
control
French
it,
Canadians curse.
all of Maldraxxus will pay for what they've done.
And what's even funnier, and this is what I really find comical, is you can tell how angry a French person is. Hit, kill the bird. By how much is. Like if you stub your toe, fuck is completely appropriate. The next time you stub your toe with that day and it still hurts and it's kind of bruised, fuck only louder is said. Oh no, not French Canadians. It starts with one. It starts with one word. It starts with asti. Next time you step into asti, it's a list. It's like a growing form. Angrier they are.
More test subjects.
Unleash the
Unleash
flames.
orders.
But that's what I've learned anyway. So there you go. French cursing for jumping. If that gives you any indication. Come on, run.
I will dissect you myself.
Here's how to get past the gauntlet. Just come back here. Not a problem right here. Okay. Down. Alright, where's our guy? He's over there. Alright. This way. would you do that? What was the point of that?
Who dares intrude on my laboratory? When I find you, I'll be happy to demonstrate my
I do what they
research.
want. There you go. A little bit of a French lesson, but that's how it's. And I find that French in Canada sounds very rough in comparison to like the rest of the world. The rest of the world has a more lower dialect of on rather than on, and it sounds prettier. But anyway, that's the way I see it. I could be wrong. It's all deep down is subjective. That's my knowledge based on being French and Canadian. The only bit of knowledge that I have a little bit more than that is that I am French and Canadian, but simply put,
You cannot comprehend
I'm not
my
from Quebec.
genius.
So that gives me a little bit of perspective, just because I hear the rest of the dialect of Canada a little bit more
The
often.
next procedure will be a real
But
blowout.
that's the only thing I do. That's it. That's it. I ain't smarter than Canadians. And for those of you who are from Quebec or who speak a lot of French, you definitely hear my Acadian accent. That's what it's called. It's Acadian. It's quite easy to spot.
I nearly had it.
So you
And
emerge
I have to,
victorious.
it is funny
But
because
at
it's,
what cost? What
it's
vile
so
mixtures
different,
now
but the
course
Canadian
through
and
your
Quebec border-
veins?
We share a border. Like it shouldn't be that
That
different.
is
but
the
she
plague's
is.
true power. It lingers, festers,
Very different.
destroys everything it
So
touches,
that's what makes it kind of.
even the victor. Had Akarek not been so foolish, had he reached
have
out
to
and
admit,
seized the plague,
Favorite
the House of
sounding
Eyes
French
would still
has to
stand.
be South Africa.
I will correct his
Kenya.
mistake.
Like a lot of
All
the
will
African
suffer,
countries.
as the House of Eyes
Their
has
French
suffered.
I went to West. I like the African French. And it's not for any negative reason, it's because they articulate very, very well. All of their words are extremely well articulated. The way they're pronounced, it's very pretty. And I find that they have such a level of correct French. It's like, wow. That's such a dialect. The joys of being bilingual, you fuck up two languages, not just one. Vocabulary. They have such a diverse vocabulary. It's quite pretty.
I must get closer.
I haven't heard a lot of Swiss. I've heard a lot of Belgium. I've heard a lot of France. I've heard a lot of. I went to UDM, University of Moncton, and there were a lot of African students there as well. But French-speaking countries, right? A lot of Morocco.
I need to
Beautiful.
target something first. I am out of range.
You will not stop me!
But yes, the European.
My blades
I like the
will
way they
rend
pronounce their
your
ONs,
flesh.
their
No
So
target
it's-
has
it's
escaped
deeper,
me.
I don't know. I've always found it so pretty.
Fear
It's kind of
the
like.
dagger in the dark.
I really gotta stop. You know what I mean? You're just listening. You're like, just talking. Keep talking. Don't stop. Tell me a story.
My
Tell me a
blades
story.
will rend your flesh.
check out Call of Duty School now.
That which cannot be
What is that?
controlled. If you so desire this power, then come and claim it, and let it claim you.
Welcome. We've been expecting you.
I hate it when they do that. They don't give you a chance to
Heed
learn.
my call.
They just take over.
Rise, servants of
There's no
plague.
need of that. If you are in a group, somebody who
I do not have a
takes
Plagues
time,
comes for you.
more than anything here, like there's no need to.
Behold, my final work.
There's no need of this.
Pride and my doom. Can you feel its anger? My anger.
There's definitely no need. You know what I mean? Going around the tank, picking up everything else. A Swiss singer. That's something I have to admit. I don't listen to a lot of French music. It's just something we grew up in an area where French music was notoriously bad. Really bad. And I mean, I don't knock the people that enjoy it. It's very popular here, obviously, but where I'm from, French country, I know. And bluegrass is the thing. If you don't know what bluegrass is, if you don't like country, holy man, that's next level shit. So that's the stuff that like my parents like. It was definitely not for me. So I haven't listened to a lot of French music. Which there's no excuse for that today. Today there's Spotify. There is every excuse in the book to listen to something. There's no reason to.
I require a target.
But yeah, like it's miserable. It's the shit I grew up to. And I can confirm this. Like I can give you like radio websites that my parents listen to and love. And I'm like, no, don't make me listen to that. What did I do to you? I don't deserve this. French country. Oh, no. It's a treat. Even in school, I can remember like the kids playing their little banjos, seriously. And I can remember, it's something. It's really something. Like the school shows and stuff, you know, when they all shove you in the auditorium and listen to some music, well, us, it was that kind of stuff. There's the time, like I didn't skip class, I was never a skipper, but I promise you I snuck out to the library every damn time.
New recruits
Big
means the
metal
need
thing.
to tame
If you
additional
want to
mounts.
describe PB,
Only the bravest, or most
Blind
foolish, are able to capture a wild
love
flavor.
everything Blind Guardian drops. I love it. Love it. I'd like to find a French artist that sits in there. That'd be interesting. Just to hear the different tones of it, see how it's written. I'm a big nerd. I like nerdy things. I got lost in the nerd.
The constructs
Should
continue
not
to
surprise
bolster their
anyone.
forces at the Temple
I'm
of
sorry.
Courage. Aid the Kyrian in
warned.
eradicating them.
Oh, I should move this. That's it. There we go. Okay, so why am I doing this world quest? I'm not gonna lie to you. I hate Platefall. Okay, we learned that. Strongly dislike Platefall. Okay? But look how close I am to the Necrolords. I am right there, and I am right there to not do that stupid dungeon anymore. I'll take it. I will. Nope, I'm good. I will do world quest. I'm happy with that. Especially this one. This one's like relatively easy. Point and shoot. Shoot a crystal and then kill a dude. Which, listen, can we talk about how the world quests have evolved? Just do this one thing and hey, there's now 8 steps to the world quest. When you read it, you're like, oh, okay, that seems easy for the reward. And then you go back and you're like, alright, I'll do that. Cool. Then you read it and then you do it, then you're like, oh, do this. Okay. Like, what the fuck? Does it need to grow? The first step was enough. You don't need more. You're fine, lady. You're fine. You do not need to keep going. It just doesn't have to be a journey. It's a world quest. I want to do it in under 5 minutes. Okay. I don't mind waiting for respawns. I understand that. Alright. Come on now. Come out and play. Oh yes, I'm a huge Blind Guardian fan. I like Iron Maiden, I like Symphony X, I like The Offspring. That's kind of my realm. I enjoyed that stuff. There's my dude. That racial for the light forged drain eyes, pretty good racial. Like it's not life changing, but to have a good strong AoE, I'll take it. Yeah, why not? Oh yes, absolutely.
What transpired in Bastion
Oh, no!
is a stain on our honor. We must do all we can to
Alright,
correct
so
it.
I'm gonna take a 2-minute break. If you know me, you know why. I have to pee really bad. 2 minutes. I'll be right back. I'll give you guys the awesome BRB screen. I'm so sorry to make you guys wait. Truly, it's hot as balls in here, and I was not having it. I was, no. Mama desperately, and I say desperately, needed fluids, alright? Enough to kill it, and I want to see how much this brings it up, because this is worth 1%, no man. Alright, cue us up. I suppose one more plate fall wouldn't be the end of the world. Doesn't mean I like it.
Too far away.
My goodness, while we're here. Oh goodness. you know, I'm really excited in a way that I'm getting this time off coming soon. No, I'm not like, yay, I got time off. Like, you know, I'm gonna be recovering and stuff. But I'm quite excited that it gives me a chance to play WARCRAFT. It gives me a chance to relax. It gives me a chance to spend the summer with my kids. The kids will be home, so it really like puts that into perspective. Plus, it's not like I can't be seated for too long, so it's gonna be one of those things where I'll be like bouncing between the two. See on this side. Sorry. I'm an idiot. That's the truth. Okay, so here we are. We are in the dungeon. Okay, we have Sinful Bliss. That's the name of the day. Sinful Bliss. I love that. That's cute. Okay.
I must get closer.
Alright. Here we go. Kick its butt now. Love it. I don't mind this dungeon so much. My only problem with this dungeon is I'm an idiot. No other reason. Like, you know.
I need to target something first.
This has nothing to do with anybody else but me. I'm aware that it's my idiocy is the problem. And the issue that I have is 100% that's stupid. Because I'm dumb. No other reason. I'm dumb.
I do not have a target.
He went too close to the other side. Oh no! I got you, boo. Don't you worry. Let's get going. Look at me protecting the people. Why would they pull that? I'll never understand DPS's joy with becoming a tank. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't be a butt. Okay, keep tanking. We got gear, we got the abilities, we got the, you know, all the good stuff. Just let us do it. See? You take nothing to the face. Oh, I get it. They tried to, the warlock just said they tried to port over it and they thought it would work. It happens. Listen, that's how we don't learn if you don't try. I mean, that would have been sneaky as fuck though, I admit that. That would have been pretty cool. And that's what I just typed in. Don't know if you don't try. Don't try. We gotta be nice to people. We're all learning. I mean, none of us are professionals.
Pathetic creatures! Worshipping sticks and leaves! Nature is meant to be controlled, conquered,
So,
and
yeah.
the trust will conquer all!
It's about time that we sit back and we start treating people okay. You know what I mean? One, it's okay to fuck up. Two, it's okay to learn. You know what I mean? There's none of this is necessary. There's no need to be a butt to people. There's no need. I would love to see the community type, how they do it in Final Fantasy here. I would love to see people be nice to each other.
Tiernan! Cross the
You know what I
insects!
mean? Like, I'm there. I am totally there. I want people to stop doing bots. I would love to enjoy a game. I'm a dreamer. I go also go to that Overwatch. I love Overwatch as a team game. But man, when she gets toxic, she is toxic. Like 10 out of 10, fucking yuck.
I will break you into splinters!
Here we go. Come on. Stick with me, my dude. There we go. Take less damage.
You will do my bidding!
No, you do my bidding. That's how that works.
You will do my bidding!
There we go. And
How dare you defy me!
I defy who I want. And we're having fun. But yeah, I dream of that day where everyone's just nice to each other. Like, why not? You
I am
play
out
that
of
game,
range.
why would you want to
Come
be?
along.
You know what I mean? Like, you pay $15 a month. It seems weird.
Can you find your way through the mist?
Okay.
Choose
There's
wisely.
Circle East, Circle Flower.
Sigil show the way. One does not belong. One you must follow.
Forward, let them do their work. Because if somebody's got an add-on to do it, I get no fucks. Oh, you're going through it. Alright, I see. That's the best case. The healer wants to go figure it out, bitch. Go crazy. I love it. Absolutely.
I require a target.
Hooray! You're almost there.
Love that. Okay. Let's go. If you are a DPS and you are wondering, hey Peeves, when should I put the smacker down and blow a fucker up? Wait till I drop Consecration. I would appreciate that kind of thing. Give me a chance to at least get some kind of like, hey, look at me. I believe so, and I'm a little bit biased on this, David. The reason why I'm saying that is because Twitter.
I
Twitter
need
has
to
mentioned
target
his
something
existence,
first.
alright? I don't know if it will be a redemption arc. I don't know if it'll be a good story. I don't know anything more than his name was mentioned. That's it. That's all I know. So we're hoping. I'm kind of okay without the redemption arc. I don't need a redemption arc.
I do not have a target.
But like, I don't know. There's something's coming. I'm just not sure what. I know nothing of 9.1. If you're new to my content or you guys are new to me in general, I don't look into the future. I don't look at spoilers. I don't play the scenario through. Like, I don't know what actually happens in the Ardenweald storyline. I don't. That's why we're playing it. I'm very, very to the point of trying to stay behind them. And for the most part, I do a pretty good job. Once in a while, Twitter will do it to me, and I love Twitter. I actually really like Twitter, I'm not gonna lie.
Hooray! You're almost there.
But It's usually very little. Well, that's what I'm afraid of, to be perfectly honest. That's a good take, David. That's a good take. I think I agree on that one. Not because Sylvanas is a redemption arc character. Feels like everything she does, she takes no fault for because redemption arc. Where we know that she's got an evil side to her, regardless. I mean, it's one of those things where you're like, okay, cool, you made a shitty decision, but you're totally valid. Like, you can't do that all the time.
Too far away.
We're gonna have so much
Arthas,
fun.
I don't know.
Hey!
My problem with Arthas is that his story is a great story.
You! I wanna play with you!
A story of
One of us is not like the others.
a story of poor decisions. A story of poor decisions, impossible decisions. It's a story of betrayal. It's quite complex. And I like him as a character a lot. That's why tomorrow's video that I'm releasing is not really great, because his book sucked. That was amazing. Only when it's easy that I know which one it is.
Wow! You're really good at this.
Oh no, I love the Arthas story. And deep down, that's what it was. It was a series of impossible decisions, the feeling of betrayal,
Let's play a guessing game.
right down to his upbringing.
That was fun. I
Was
haven't played
shit.
like that in so long. Let's do it again.
He was brought up to be a ruler, he was put on a pedestal at birth. Like, you know what I mean? Like, his
Aw, okay.
that stuff is stuff that I wish they would explore more about.
It doesn't look right at all.
Tear side withers as the gorm
What did he do?
Balance must be restored.
Our warlock just died. But no, I like Arthas' character can be picked apart. Every decision can be picked apart. Because every decision has its own layer. The people who wrote Arthas, beautifully written. WARCRAFT, beautifully, like the RTS game, beautifully wrote Arthas. They beautifully wrote Elvis. Such a great way of writing. Absolutely. Which, if you guys haven't read it, I'm sure you can find it for cheap or at like a library or something. War of the Ancients, where they go through the Sundering, Deathwing, all kinds of crap, and even Illidan. So worth watching. They are great. All three of them. And they all read very easily, like it's well put together. Alright, let's go. Dead center, baby. Okay, got it. I really like inspiration. Mama's got you, baby. Don't you worry.
I need to target something first.
I hope we get something. Because Garrosh actually is a tragic story. You know what I mean? Like, he was meant to rule. He was meant to do well. Like, I like Garrosh's character too. Bit of a dink. But I like him. I still have yet to read War Crimes. That's something that is on my list. It's pretty far down, I won't lie. But it's there. It exists. She's there. Oh, I can't wait. It's so exciting. I get nerdy. Like, I really Right now, hi puppy. Right now, I'm reading
I require a target.
Day of the Dragon, so that's the story of the aspects. Well, hello. I'm gonna have to pet the puppy. Hold on. He needs love. You know what little bastard's doing? He's over beside me, trying to stand at the window to steal my air. What a butt. So yes, I can't wait. Like, I get excited about this stuff. Hardcore. Same thing, I can't wait for the new book. It's supposed to be here tomorrow, and I'm gonna finish Day of the Dragon here either this week or early next week. So, and then I should be starting that, and I'll be going through the stories like one at a time, obviously. Reading through while recovering, because I can't do much else.
I do
Seriously,
not have
the
a
doctor
target.
told me your first few weeks will be sitting, standing, walking, and laying. You will rotate because you won't be able to tolerate either of them for very long. Wonderful. Same here, David. Very much same here. Well, it's not that hot. I'm in New Brunswick, Canada, and there's currently a heat wave underway. But, if I'm being very honest, not in the city where I'm at. The city where I'm at is very, very exceptional. Because we're right on the Atlantic Ocean.
No avoiding this
So like
one.
our weather imitates
must have
it's a fog all the time. The sun's rarely out. It really feels like England. Same idea.
Your actions are easy to anticipate.
So that being said, all that said out loud,
Your
it's cool
ignorance
through the
may
windows.
manifest.
The problem is the
My
city I'm in.
progeny
It's an
shall
old-ass
sate
city.
their
Again,
hunger.
Big London.
Such
Well, these
exquisite
old ass buildings don't have very good insulation. The windows are as old as sin. Like, so right now, every time the sun afternoon hits all the windows. So simply put, hot as balls in my apartment, but outside, beautiful, stunning, great night. Oh, neat! North America's, alright. I mean, to me, it's the opposite. I want to visit Europe. England is actually, like, number one. I love history and stuff, so I just want to go there. But, I'm East Coast Canadian. Very East Coast. Like, further east than, Quebec and Ontario. Right on the Atlantic Ocean. I mean, if you grew up here, it's hard to be unbiased about where you're from. But one of the cool things about Canada is that you can literally go in a different province and it's a whole different world. Not that it's a negative thing, it's just because we're so big, right? People don't see what happens in one place to another. But I suppose it would be the same in Europe too. Because I know that, like, there's stuff to be said about Northern Ireland.
What have you got to say?
Same idea, I suppose. Just bigger, more landmass. I'm just waiting for my cue to pop. There we go. Halls of Atonement. I love that dungeon so much. That has to be my favorite one. Out of the four, that's my favorite one. Oh my goodness, yes. I love the fact that most people speak several languages. That it's just a thing. It's not a stigma. Because what's funny about here is the opposite, in the sense that you get stigmatized because you speak French. Oh, cool, they're just going at it. Good to know. There's a refusal to learn the second language. But that's a very American way to think, you know what I mean? It depends. It's not a most Canadian thing. There's a large percentage that does, but it's not a most. We're officially French English as a country. However, in the official
I am out of
standpoint,
range.
there's 2 provinces that are officially French or bilingual out of 13. Well, 10 provinces speak here. So there's a bit of a us versus them kind of thing going on
I cannot
in Canada
attack
when
that.
it comes to French and English.
I must get closer.
Which is funny because again in Europe it's normal to learn many languages, as many as you can. It makes you smarter. It's a neat, different thought process. But we
I
are
require
very
a
American
help.
in the way we
Better!
It's a selfishness. It's a I shouldn't have to learn that language. Like there's a sense of self that's very important. But I mean, you can see that with how things are taken, the reactions to stuff. There's certainly parts of Canada that's very Americanized. Oh, and I understand that that's the majority. It's just
Too
there's
far
a
away.
selfishness to it, really. Like if we use the example of language, or if we use the example of mass usage. Oh, it is very beneficial to learn. There's certainly nothing against it. It's more of a, if we use the example of mass usage, the big American debacle when it came to mask usage is I shouldn't have
I
to
am
learn
out of range.
None of
We will break you, like
I
all
shouldn't
the
have
rest!
I don't want to. It's my right. My choice. Which is a very selfish decision, because realistically, it comes down to me doing this one thing helps others, even if I am at low risk, even if I choose to not believe, which is bullshit. Whatever reasoning there should be enough behind the. Well, that's it. That's 100% the concept. Is that I shouldn't have to learn something to benefit you. You should adjust to me. Think convenient. You should not be. It's a selfish way to think. And we've seen that again a lot with the pandemic, where your neighbor could be at high
I
risk
must
and
get
you're
closer.
Like, that
For
doesn't
the
sound
master! Let us begin.
Where the opposite is also true. We see in Asian countries, mask usage has been popular for years. Every time you feel sick, you wear a mask. Oh, to protect my friends and family. I've coined it the American culture. But it's something that Canadians share as well. It may be less vocal, but Canadians certainly do share it. Absolutely. There's no denying that. that? What was the point of that? Why? Why would you pull everything?
Nothing!
My goodness, they pulled absolutely everything. Come on, no. Who's pulling all of this? That was my holy grail. That's all I had. Holy Christ.
I need to target something
Ah.
first.
That was intense. Well, we have our moments. We can't help but have those moments. And it's 100% because that's our neighbors, right? It's easy to take that example. It's easy to want that stuff, right? I don't know. I don't agree with it. It is what it is. Look at us getting living. Not that deep. Not that deep.
Too far away.
Alright, let's put this guy. In. There we go. Get some bloodlust, baby. Love that. Come on. Come to the bomb. Why is it? Love the fact it does that. Stay with me, sweetheart. Come on. My bad. I hit the wrong button. I have to move that. I have come to the conclusion that I need to move that button. Yep. Bubble cannot be there. I have made up my mind. It cannot be there anymore. Alright, there we go. Concentrate. Man, I gotta move that button. That's not funny. Oops. If you're new here though, guys, hello. So, what is this going to be? Yeah. To be fair,
I am out of range.
Kel'Thuzad is a little turd. He deserves to die. It is like our third or fourth. Why? Everybody pulls everything. This is so crazy. So anyway, if you guys are new here, hi. My name is Phoebe. I'm not a very good tank. We've made that clear real fast. Also, this channel likes to do things nerdy. We love more Warcraft, deep dive, streaming, you name it. Warcraft. Shit. I'm gonna die. Got it.
I do not have a target.
I mean, at this point. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Come on, baby. All the way up. 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 Let me come out after on this one. Perfect. Now, yeah. Ouch. Okay. Either way, we upload at least a video a week. We are working on 2 videos a week, even next week. Next week, I'm having back surgery. So the streaming will slow down, I'm sorry to say, but we will still have videos come out. Absolutely. So if you're into that kind of thing, hit the subscribe button. It's free. And, well, check out some of the videos. There's lots of content, lots of live streams, lots of all of the good stuff.
Be still, mortal.
All of the good stuff.
You will be crushed. Find the ground bleeds.
There we go. So yes, definitely all kinds of good stuff coming. I will still be uploading 2 videos a week in the first few weeks after my surgery. I am starting the pre-filming process right now. I'm also doing what I can to
is weak.
to make sure I get my head to
I require a target.
So that's all fun. Love that. And streaming will start slowly.
I must get closer.
I will admit, there will be some shorter streams. I may not be on schedule at the get-go. Sorry. We will get back to it. And we're off for one. It is what it is. Oh shit. Not looks like fun to me. Fuck. I have a herniated disc. It sounds scarier than it is, I assure you. I've been dealing with a lot of the negative side effects for the past year. We found out what it was in January. Went to see a specialist. I would rather give birth. I've done that twice, and sure, give me birth. Would much prefer giving birth. Regardless, it is what it is. So they're just taking out the actual herniated part. On Tuesday. Everybody's here. That's a good way.
I am out of range.
That's the idea. Surgery itself is a small surgery, which is kind of ironic, but the actual recovery time is, at least in my opinion, quite long. 2 to 3 months is what they told me. So that's what we're up to. Videos now. So I've started working on tomorrow's video now. And we should have next week's videos coming up very shortly. Like I'm writing them. That. What did they do? Slight scoliosis. I had that growing up, and they think that's what caused a herniation. Amongst other things, I've also had children, I'm also a full-figured lady, so there's certainly other factors at play, but that was the one thing they said, like, you know, you've got a history of back problems, this is more than likely where it stems from. Oh yes, no, well, scoliosis isn't painful. It's not a negative. I mean, it's negative. It's not a perfect spine. You just gotta be more careful when you're lifting, bending, doing all the naughty things. I call it the naughty things, so I'm not allowed to do any of them anymore.
Your penance is at hand! Their pain shall enlighten you. You must face your punishment.
Oh shit, this could go very poorly.
Their pain shall enlighten you. You must face your
We
punishment.
got this. No problem. We've got it under control. So anyway, I'm pretty
Their pain
just like
shall enlighten you. You must face your
I'm
punishment.
very excited because this means the end of Golden Parade, which is, not gonna lie, exciting as hell. In the summer. So streaming will take a little bit more time to get in.
My flock needs me.
Which is what it is, and the videos we're just gonna keep at it. Alright, we're gonna pull this guy. When I think about it, how do you practice? Oh, absolutely.
I tire of your
Earth is
boorish
flat.
presence.
That would be a negative.
It seems I must deal with you myself.
That is a negative.
Be gone, rabble!
Oh no, don't you worry. It certainly hasn't been spoiled.
You have
We're
not
good.
earned your
All
pride.
good.
Out of my way!
Pretty much. And I did see on Twitter his name show up a few times. So I know he's there. I don't know what he's doing. But I know he's there.
The anima overflows!
I have your doubts about the fake spinning ball. Well, it's not a sphere. But it's round. Oh no!
I have anima to spare!
Worthless servants.
Mr. Works, I would highly suggest maybe looking into a science class. Any of them. Because the world is certainly grand. Gone, baby. That easy. Love it. Team science. Yeah, sorry, I'm still learning the functions of the chat. I've never had to actually use them yet. So it's very interesting that I get to actually play with them, see what's going on, try it out. I wish it was. They're not very clear with their wording on the actual how to moderate these chats. Like there wasn't a clear block. You know what I mean? If that makes any sense. I like it a lot better, personally. Yeah. Hello, Danny. How are you? I've missed you. I like YouTube a lot better. I like the platform. I like how easy it is to use. I like the discoverability of it. So if you're looking to grow, I like it better. I like the fact that people watch your live streams later. Where on Twitch, they don't. It's not very searchable. It's not very looked at. But I think there's a lot of potential in YouTube. And I kind of like the idea of having everything in one secret. But the reality is I ain't making money, right? That's the honest. This is we're at hobby level right now. Again, let's be real here. Look at the amount of subscribers I got. Mom ain't making money. Oh goodness, I'll fix that. Thank you, I appreciate that. That should be good. It's because I moved my mic. I got nice big ass monitors, but the problem is that it's hard to notice. I don't know, to me it just opens it up a little bit more. I found Twitch very difficult to grow on and very difficult to manage, but again, that could be me too, right? But I enjoy it, I really do. But deep down, this is hobby. This is not a, obviously I'm not making any financial gains on anything. But the reality is even if I was getting a little kickback, I've got a good job, I've got a good place, I've got a good everything else. There's no need. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not hustling to one day do this as a living. I am strictly on YouTube. We moved about 2 weeks now, 3 weeks. We've been 3 weeks on YouTube strictly, and ironically, Danny, we're gonna have to be we'll be taking a short streaming break for the next couple weeks. I got my surgery date, so streaming may be difficult, and that's okay. It is what it is. But I'll be around. I'll still be uploading 2 videos a week. I'll still be pushing through. I'm pre-filming some now. I'll also still be, I mean, I'll try to stream. If I can sit up for an hour, you can bet your ass that I will be streaming. 100%. If I'm not able to, well then, it'll wait. So it's definitely going to be a listen to your body moment. Do what the doctors tell you to do. Oh my goodness, I am very happy as well. Like I've been through it. I'm over it. It's actually next Tuesday, so quite quick. I spent the day doing some pre-op testing, which they're not very nice, the people with the needles. Jesus. I'm kidding, because my husband can hear me and he draws blood. He's one of the people that draws blood. So yeah, we are, well, this time next Tuesday, already done.
Too far away.
I'm hoping that I can take all these guys out. Alright, let's see if I can do this. Yeah, I can handle these 3. Hell yes, got it. Love that. If you're wondering why I haven't gone into a dungeon, we're nearing the end of the stream and I don't want to... Well, I mean, other than that, I'm pretty much the same. We've moved to YouTube. I've uploaded 2 videos a week. Personal life.
Require a target.
The surgery is, I promise you, #1 subject in my house right now. Work. So, they're not angry at me, but they certainly, they're aware that I'm taking 2 to 3 months off in the middle of summer vacation season. What can you do? There's nothing. And if you know anything about the Canadian health system, everything's waiting lists. So you need surgery, cool, we'll put you on a list. Worst comes first and we'll fit you in when we can. Simply put, when you get a date, you take it, regardless of it. So I took it. So when they called me and said, ma'am, in 2 weeks, are you good? Yes. Yes, I am. Hook me up. And that's what happened. Pretty much exactly what happened. I'm gonna try to take these. Alright, here we are.
Got a plan?
Gotcha. So you understand, David. I mean, they're not bad. I waited, to be fair, it's a small surgery, only an hour and a half long. So they could slide me in a little bit, but I am, it was a 3-month wait
I
for
need
me.
to target something first.
It's on the 15th, so Tuesday of next week. 8 more days. No, I'm not, you know, a little nervous, I admit. I am pretty anxious. But it's one of those like very typical anxious. Like I'm not abnormally anxious. So, I'm finishing this world quest. It is what it is, right? It's elective deep down. I don't need it to live. It's not gonna kill me if I don't get it. Does it suck? Yep. Nope, there's no debating that. Oh, absolutely. You see me on Twitter, you guys will have the lowdown on the... I'm on there too much, so I'm pretty easy to spot. My goodness, this quest takes way too long. But yes, if you guys do want to stay connected, you guys want to say hi, see what kind of bullshit I'm up to, Twitter is definitely the place to do it. Absolutely, I'm there quite a bit, honestly.
Who stitched you together?
I require a target.
Yeah, I'm on there quite a bit. Now I'm starting to think about it. Yeah, that's Peeves,
I need
alright.
to target something first.
Come on. Come follow me. I'm gonna try to... There we are. There we go. Alright, we're in the ouchie zone. Dumb, dumber, and... I don't know. I don't have anything silly to call them. Sure, you too. Why not? Come on, baby. There, you're dead. Next. Line them up. We're just killing them. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Love that. 66%. Nowhere near enough. You, and you. War Chief in the title. Well, it's a silly story. We'll start with the Peeps part, because that was the actual better story. So I got my name because, first of all, I started playing Warcraft 13 years ago. And I'm aware that that's a long ass time ago. Basically speaking, I started playing Warcraft on maternity leave for my daughter. I was bored, wanted something to do. And like everybody else, I named the character after a nickname that I gave my daughter, Little PBG. We used to call her our little peep when she was really young. And as she would start crying, when she would lose her shit cry, she would start with the so we called her our little PBG. So that was my first character, PBG. Which when you start raiding and stuff, people just end up calling you peeps. The war chief part is an inside joke with my first guild, like really solid, you know what I mean, where you make a lot of friends guild. That's what that was. And that's all it is. So war chief because it was silly, and peeps because that's how people ended up knowing me online. Which this was also back when I didn't know the impact of choosing a name when you're online gaming. Simply put, I had no idea that people were going to know me as this. And to this day, in our house, my daughter, we call her Gee. Just Gee. As our, like, inside thing. Because, when our son was young, he couldn't pronounce PBG or her first name. So we called her Gee. And we still use that name. So yeah, it's a funny story of not knowing the importance of a game. Oh no, I chose that. In the end, I'm the one that picked it out. You can change your username on Twitch and on YouTube. Typically, you try not to, just because once you get known as something, you kind of don't want to switch it up too much. But I like it very much. It kind of just fits into the family, but that's where the name comes from. So there's a little bit of sentimental in there, a little bit of silly. Look at the amount of shit I'm picking up. Alright, let's go pull these guys. Oh, absolutely, you can do that. You can also create a second channel under your name, or third, or how many ever channels you want. Oh no, I'm keeping it. I like it. Plus, it just... I've been playing this game way too long. Everything is peeps. Like, I could show you guys the list of character names and you'd be like, really, Queen? Really? Yep. It's all peeps. All peep, and I'm happy with that. We are almost done this fucking world quest. My goodness.
I am out of range.
Alright, there we are. Which class is my main? I play a fire mage. I have played a mage for absolutely ever. I know the ins and outs of maging, everything except arcane. I just don't like arcane. No other reason, just don't like it. So I know DPS, range DPS very well. My healing skills are okay, and my tanking, as you guys have seen tonight, pretty poor. But we're almost there though. We're at level 58, halfway to 59. We're making it. Oh, I like mage. It's something that when I first started playing, my sister said, okay, what do you want? And I'm like, oh, I want to play this one. And it was a horde troll. And she said, okay, do you want this one? Do you want that one? And I'm like, I want this one. And that was just that. It was that easy. Just, it sounds cool. Same thing as my original profession choice. My sister picked it out because I didn't know anything about the game, and she's like, you're totally gonna want these things called professions. And I'm like, nice, thank you. Well, I appreciate you watching, don't you worry. Okay, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here now. Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. I would argue that BFA was a great time to start playing. The storylines were more concise. They were more in a straight linear line. It was better made for new players. Shadowlands, I argue, is even better as a new player. They started with that new level 1 to 10 zone. They started, they really started putting love into that new player experience, which it needed desperately. No. I am 100% against the gatekeeping in the community. It says, oh, well, you haven't been playing since vanilla. Who are you? I'm a player just like you, my dude. No, BFA was a great time to start. BFA was on the lower end of expansions. A lot of people don't like it, and that's okay. I'm of the mindset... WARCRAFT 2. Oh, absolutely. No, there was not... When I describe expansions, and even when I shit on them, I will be honest, because sometimes I disagree with stuff just like anybody else. The honest answer is I've never canceled my WoW account. Battle for Azeroth, the previous expansion. I have never canceled my WoW account because even a bad expansion wasn't a shitty game. Wasn't a shitty game. It was just WARCRAFT, but not perfect. It was still a great game, just not the best it could be. So I'm of that person who played, who enjoyed BFA. I really liked BFA.
Give me something to fight.
I really liked Cataclysm. Even though Cataclysm is the like worst one. I liked it. I rated through it. I enjoyed it. I like it more today because I understand the lore behind it, but just saying, like, a Call of Duty player doesn't have to love every Call of Duty that comes out. I'm about to lose some people by saying this, but my favorite expansion is Pandaria. And I'm a nerd. I really love to see how games are written and how they immerse you into the story. Pandaria did that beautifully.
Everyone has to start somewhere, right?
Ooh, shield.
Be memorable.
Huh, look at that. We're moving up in the world and I love it. Pandaria introduced a new land, a new race, a new class, and because everything was new, like you didn't know what a panda was before. You didn't know where Pandaria was before. You didn't know the Shah and everything in the expansion before. So they had to introduce you to everything from step one. And they wrote it so well. Like, you did the first quests and you knew who the Pandaren were. You knew their culture. You knew what they liked, what they disliked, what they thought. I think that's what they tried to do. I think that's what they tried to do, and I think it missed the mark because the Asian market didn't like it. They found it performative. Ironically. And what ended up happening is they ended up giving us a story that was written from start to finish that was actually pretty good. Really good. People that didn't like the expansion, I argue and say, hey, it's usually because they didn't give it a chance. The people that played it loved it. But I highly suggest, like, if you're ever leveling a character, go level it in the Jade Forest. That is probably one of the best leveling zones, period. End of sentence, the best. That's it, it's just the best. But I have to admit, this is a good spot to end it for the night, guys. So we will be back tomorrow with a new video. We're talking about the new Arthas, or sorry, not new, the Arthas novel and my thoughts on it. It's gonna be interesting. It may ruffle some feathers, but I'm a feather ruffler. What can I say? Either way, if you want to see that, subscribe. That way you'll see when it goes live. For streaming, we are back here on Wednesday. We are playing Retail at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. It's a shorter stream, but it's always fun on the shorter ones, don't you worry. Thursday, we are having Classic Night. So from 6:30 p.m. Eastern to 8:30 p.m. Eastern, we are figuring out a hunter. Have a legendary night. David, Danny, Winter, you guys are fantastic. Thanks so much for being around, hanging out. Have a legendary night, and I can't wait to see you guys again on the next one. Good night.